What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. And also, if you're new here, welcome. Somehow in my extended hiatus, I have gotten all of these new followers, and I don't know what prompted y'all to come around and stay, but I'm happy you're here. So elephant in the room, I've been gone for a while. Shit kind of hit the fan. I disappeared, but I'm here. I'm back and I'm okay. First things first, thank you to all of you guys who reached out and sent me happy holiday wishes, happy new year wishes. Those of you who have consistently reached out to check on my mom. She's doing really well. This ish ain't easy, but she's doing really well, all things considered. So I'm really appreciative of you guys. I hate that I miss the holidays. The holidays are like my favorite time of the year on YouTube. But the holidays ended up being when all of the hard stuff started. And there's been so much more going on than just my mom dealing with cancer. So I had to dip. I didn't want to, but I had to. But I'm here and I'm just incredibly appreciative of you guys. So for those of you who reached out and I haven't responded, I apologize. I'll explain everything in a live. I'm going to be doing a live on the 21st. I want to try to stick to doing a live stream once a month. So that will be up and we can talk about those things in depth and maybe do a Q&A so those of you who are new can check in. But thank you. Happy holidays. Happy New Year to all of you guys because I have missed a lot. But before we get into all of the excitement of moving on with a new year, new content, I couldn't pop up and not give you guys those end of the year videos that I know many of you guys look for and crave and have been asking me about. So today we're going to be talking about my natural hair favorites. Now I am going to slip in skincare and body care in here just because I don't have enough of anything to make multiple videos like I do every year. You guys know this past year I have not tried out a ton of products the way I usually do. Life been lifing. So I'm just condensing everything down into one video, but I have quite a bit of really great hair care here, some body care and some skincare that I have found to be bomb. I will be doing a separate fragrance video and it's going to be my year in fragrance because I kind of approached fragrance different over the last year than I have in the prior years. And then I also have some bookish content for you guys. So if you are interested in seeing my 2022 natural hair favorites, then just keep on watching. A lot of you guys have been reminding me that I constantly forget to tell you guys my scent of the day, so I'm going to not forget in this video. My scent of the day is a layering combo with Butter Me Up Goods Vanilla Maple Chai Body Butter. Smells amazing. And Mason Francis Kirkjohn Gentle Fluidity Gold. This is like spicy vanilla heaven. If you have both of these, you need to wear them together. I will have them both down in the description box. And also my code, I think for Butter Me Up Goods is the same, but the discount is different. I think you guys get 15% off now, not just $10 off of your entire order. So there is a better deal with my code now. So I will have that linked in the description below. Let's talk about the one brand that like really is new here. I really haven't tried a lot of new brands in the last couple of years. You guys know I've been a creature of habit, but there is one brand that I have been desperately wanting to try for years. And I finally got the opportunity to, and they really like blew my socks off. So much so that I have another video featuring them next week. So be on the lookout for that. But that is Baskin Bloom Essentials. They sent me a big chunk of their products from their collection and I picked out like the highlights from that video. I will have that video up in the cards for you guys to check out if you haven't watched it already. But the star of that show was the 2-in-1 pre-poo deep condition like detangling situation, and this thing is beautiful. This is their Super Bloom 2-in-1, and I told you guys in that video that I was pretty much obsessed with this. This is a really creamy, rich deep conditioner, and as it looks like it would be like crazy thick and all of that, but it has the richness of a super creamy, super rich conditioner, but It is incredibly slippery. It glides through the hair like butter, and it makes my hair feel amazing. I feel like this is definitely more on the balancing side of products for me. I absolutely love this. This is great as a detangler, and it does amazing as a deep conditioner for me though. Products like this, even though you can use them as pre-poos and you can use them to deep condition your hair, I always go the deep conditioning route because I'm going to get as much as I can out of my product. This is amazing, and I think definitely 100% worth the money. I also fell in love with the More Moisture Cream from them. I have been using this as a base underneath the Hydrating Vitamin Curl Mousse, and I will tell you guys, this is probably my favorite mousse that I have tried ever. I have several different mousse type products in my collection, styling foams, mousses, the 9. This is my favorite of all of them. It just something about the texture, the way it spreads, it has slip. It doesn't just dissipate in my hand as soon as I pump it out, but it's not drying to my hair either. And on top of the More Moisture Cream, this gives so much, it just, I don't know, it's moisturizing, it adds extra shine, it makes your hair feel really, really supple, and it kind of just locks everything in and allows the mousse to just add that extra little bit of hold. This is not a super heavy holding product, but it holds enough for me to keep up a wash and go for almost a week. So these two together have been absolutely amazing. One of my favorite wash and goes of the year, and some of my favorite products that I have tried. And so I felt like I had to mention them first because you guys know I haven't really been exploring tons of different brands and things like that. But when I do get the chance to try a new brand, I go all in, and this is one that I have gone all in for. So if you have not checked out Baskin Bloom Essentials, the hype is real. The hype is real for a reason. I have been watching my girl NJ Eberhardt talk about this stuff for years, and I've been dying to try it and just never got around to it. And look, she was right. NJ never tells lies. Let's move on to what is in my hair. The top of the new year really was like a revival of a collection that I already really loved, but with the addition of new products to the collection, like it really just revived my feelings, like my deep internal feelings for this collection. And that is the Curl Origin Pink Superfoods collection. I had done a review on this when it came out, and you guys already knew that I loved it. I think at the time there was only the shampoo, which I don't have in front of me because it is in my shower. I use it often. I think the Hydramelt hair mask and the Weightless double cream are the three products that I had reviewed at the time. And then in 2021, they had released the leave-in and the styling gel, but I hadn't gotten around to trying it out until last year. I used the hell out of this mask. I emptied out 2 of these this year. This was a consistent deep conditioner in my routine, and you guys know I have my favorites, but I'm the type of person, I'm always switching stuff out every couple of weeks. And there was like a good 2 to 3 months that I was just only using this, and I was not mad about it. It did what it needed to do. This is one of those masks that feels like it would do absolutely nothing, but it does everything. Although it's not crazy thick, like you can feel it penetrating into the hair strand. You can feel all of those emollient ingredients, and while it may be lightweight, this packs a punch, and I absolutely love it, especially after using the charcoal detox shampoo. But this leave-in and gel, look, I already knew I was going to love it because my boo Xavier kept telling me, like, Brie, you gotta get your hands on those. Like, he's like, I know your hair, like, I know your hair type, you're gonna love it. I just know the kind of products you love, and you're gonna love this. And so I finally caved and got it. This leave-in, I feel like a lot of the leave-ins between Curl Origin, She Scented, and the other She Beauty brands, the sisters, a lot of them all have their similarities, but not all of them work for my hair the same. And this is one that I'm absolutely obsessed with. Now, you guys know, I don't use a lot of leave-in conditioner at all. So I just want y'all to take in, this is a 13 fluid ounce bottle, and I've been shaking it so you can't quite see. but I'm all the way down here. Y'all, I never use this much leave-in conditioner from Curl Origin She Scented in a year. And it's not that I don't use them. It's just that I don't need a lot. That just tells you how much I've been using this product. The fact that I've gone through this much of the bottle. When I noticed that, I was like, damn, girl, you've been using that. And I have, and I love it. It makes the hair just super soft and supple. My strands just eat it up. It glides through just buttery, silky smooth. And then this Weightless Styling Gel, this is formulated for fine to medium curly hair. And I'm in love with it. I love the texture. I don't know, it's very much like a souffle kind of situation. At first glance, it kind of looks like other gels from She Scented and Curl Origin. But when you really look at it, there's a lot of air whipped into it. And it's more of like a souffle kind of situation, but it does have hold. Now, I believe this has Irish moss in here. Yeah, this has Irish moss. There's a little bit of PVP. There's beet sugar, which y'all know my hair just seems to love. A little bit of xanthan gum, but not a lot. It's like right at the end of the list. But this is also very extract heavy. This line features blackcurrant, goji berry, fig, blueberry. And then there are some oils like jojoba and grapeseed as well. This is one of my favorite gels, like just in general. It's one of my favorites. You guys know I live for the more medium hold, lighter weight gels. While I do use a lot of strong hold gels because at the end of the day, like I don't discriminate, but those are the ones that I reach for first, right? And this is one of my favorites. Like it's right there with my plum nectar and agave, and you guys know how I like that. But this is my hair, day 4, fully stretched. I mean, y'all see the shine. I've put a blow dryer to this, okay? And it's still like shining as if I just took my hair out. I absolutely love it. These products are bomb. And I had totally forgot that I had applied, but I'm an ambassador for them now. So I'm pretty sure I have a code or some links or something. So I'm going to have to go on the portal and put all of that down in the description box for you guys. I had applied for that thing so long ago. I forgot about it. And then I got an email like 2 days ago, like, congratulations. I was like, oh, cool. So yeah, I am an ambassador for Curl Origin now. And I will have codes and links where appropriate. It in the family. I didn't try a lot of new things from She Scented this year. They did release a new collection for the summer, and I just never ended up trying it out. I had just gotten to a point where I kind of just stopped spending money. And I'm happy that I did because life has been, y'all, I'm happy I saved my money this year. Like something just told me, you know, you just have that feeling where you're like, you shouldn't be buying things and there's a reason and you're going to be mad at yourself if you start being irresponsible. And I'm really happy that I listened to myself because, oof. But anyway, the one new product that I did try from She Scented this year is the Juicy Curl Styling Gel, and I absolutely loved it. This is not my top gel out of all the She Scented gels. The Plum Nectar and Agave is still like up there for me. I genuinely cannot see that gel coming down off of its pedestal, but this one was really, really, really nice. And to be quite honest, I need to use it more. And the only reason I haven't been using it that much is because you guys can clearly see how much I've been using the Curl Origin one. It's just been a go-to. I love the scent of the Juicy Girls of the Juicy Curls collection. It has kind of like that bubble yum, like Hubba Bubba bubble gum scent to it. This is another one that's very rich in extracts. This entire collection features melon, mango, guava, cherry, banana, pineapple, and grapefruit. So this one definitely does differ, and I don't get the same results in my hair with this as I do with the other one. Now this has tons of slip. It makes your hair super duper shiny, but the hold is just very, very different. And they feel incredibly different once they dry on the hair. So if you like the one from Curl Origin, I can't necessarily say that you would enjoy this. You would have to try it out and give it a fair shot because they are very different. Even though you would kind of look at the ingredients and think that they would automatically work the same. they won't. But I really, really enjoy this. I feel like Juicy Curls really did need a styler in that collection. It just didn't feel complete, and it's nice when brands kind of come around and say, hey, we should probably like make that complete, you know? I don't always need a gel in a collection, but some collections just feel like they need one. That was one that I felt like needed one, and this is really, really nice. But I really enjoy this. It was definitely one of my favorite picks of the year, one of my favorite things that I tried this year. So Juicy Curls gel from She Sent It. If you haven't tried it out, I highly suggest it. This is like one of the only things that I was excited about this year. It feels like for the last few years, the only brands that I have been super duper excited about have been Nature's Little Secret and Adwoa Beauty. And I do still have an Adwoa Beauty video coming. I just haven't had the time to do it. I have an Adwoa Beauty video coming and a giveaway coming and another giveaway coming too, so just bear with me. But this Nature's Little Secret Okra Curl Defining Gel was like a moment, and I love her. I had to slow down using this because I was like, honey, you need to try other things, but you can see she's been used. I'm basically over halfway through it. This is, I can't necessarily say that it's my favorite styler from Nature's Little Secret, mostly because I feel like I can't equally compare this to Flaxseed Curly Custard. You know what I mean? Flaxseed Curly Custard is so different. It's very lightweight. It is like the perfect medium, flexible hold flaxseed gel. If you are someone who loves a flaxseed gel consistency, you need that. That is not this at all, and so I don't think it's fair to even remotely compare the two. This is a stronghold styling gel, the strongest that Nature's Little Secret offers. And it does have really great ingredients like marshmallow. There's some avocado in here. There is agave, some sesame seed oil. This is a carbomer-based gel, even though the carbomer is all the way at the bottom of the ingredients list. But it comes through and it does what it needs to do in terms of those stronger holding properties. Now, some people have said that this is not their favorite, and that's valid. I feel like sometimes you have to remind people, like, these are my favorites. These are the things that I love, and everybody's hair works differently. But this has been everything for me. First of all, the shine. The shine is immaculate. And when I use this, I texted Charnay and I was like, sis, we need to talk. Listen, every time I try a new product from her, I'm just blown away, and I hit her up and I call her and I'm just like, so sis, what was you doing? Like, like what were you doing in the lab? Like this is magic, and I absolutely love it. This glides through the hair evenly. It doesn't slip or get like almost soapy in the hair. It glides through the hair, it grips onto the strands, it adds so much shine. It weighs my curls down a little bit, but not a lot. I'm able to still achieve a fluffy, like, big wash and go with this. And it holds for days. This does really, really well in humidity. And this also does really, really well for laying my hair down. I've used this equally for wash and goes and for slick back style. So doing any kind of like slick back puff, low bun, all of those things, this stuff holds really, really, really well. I'm obsessed with it, and it smells really, really good. It has like a vanilla kind of creme brulee scent. Something about the scent of this takes me back to like those early natural hair days when like the only things we were using was like Kinky Curly and like spending our last on Curl Maker. You know, this scent transports me to those days. It kind of reminds me of that original cake batter scent from Camille Rose. I feel like that's kind of what I'm getting. And also that kind of like light vanilla scent that Kinky Curly has. It's very similar to that. If you don't mind those scents, then you won't mind this one. But this is bomb. For wash and goes, for puffs. But this is amazing. It's multi-purpose. It just treats the hair so well. And I love it. It's amazing. So definitely a highlight of the year. And shout out to Charnay. I know she was like slaving and stressing over this product, and she did that. I feel like I have to talk about this. This is another video that I did at the end of the year, but I have been like jonesing over these two products for like a good 6 months now. And those are the Texture ID Kurls products. I have the Enhancing Primer, which I reviewed like a couple of years ago for an Affordables week. And then I also have the Texture ID Styling Custard, which is like, this has been my baby, okay? This has been my baby. Y'all can see I've been using the hell out of this. Like I said, the fact that I have dents and these leave-ins like this says a lot. I have like been using them a lot. You can tell I haven't been cycling through a bunch of products this year because you could tell I have been sticking with the same bottles. This is really, really nice. I love that it kind of has that little bit of like tacky texture to it. So it glides through the hair. It's really great for detangling, but it also goes in and starts to define the curl before you do anything else to your hair. And then also the Styling Custard is like what I've always wanted from an affordable custard. You guys know I've talked about several times how a lot of custards from the drugstore just don't cut it. A lot of them don't have any hold, and for me they actually make my hair feel really, really gummy and gross no matter how little I use. Or if they do have hold, they are just way down with xanthan gum and they flake to high heaven. This is probably the closest I have found in a very affordable price point to something like Kinky Curly or Camille Rose Curl Maker or Uncle Funky's Daughter Curly Magic. This does well in every single season. I can use this year round. I don't have to stress about it being humid outside. I can use it all the time, and that is like bomb for me. But I just love the way it makes my hair look. This has tons of slip, so you don't need a lot. So I've been using this a ton. I'm just getting down to the halfway point. I don't need a lot of this at all. If you drench your hair in this and use a ton of product, it's probably going to flake. It's probably going to be a mess. It's probably not going to be great for you. But this right here is everything. I'm in love. And I love it when I fall in love with inexpensive products. I saw someone, I've been back trying to catch up on my channel and stuff. And someone had made a comment on one of my old Mielle videos about how like, just because it's cheap doesn't mean it's bad. And I'm like, where the fuck did I say that? People be making stuff up. But you guys know I love me some affordable products. Like, it's not the issue that the product is affordable. It's the fact that you made it cheaper and you also cheapened the product. You know, sometimes those do go hand in hand and some people don't want to hear that, but this is the truth. Okay. But I love inexpensive products. You guys know this. And these are two of the ones that I recommend. But at the end of the day, I don't care how much a product costs. If it's not good, I'm not going to recommend it to you. I ain't got time, because whether you spend $5 or $15, you still spent your money on it. And wasting $5 is wasting $5. You could have still done a lot of things with that $5. Just saying. And then I have a bunch of randos and strays. First things first, I did want to talk about this from Miche and also another one that I have in my shower. And that is the Eucalyptus and Mint collection, the Soothing Hair Mask, as well as the Scalp Stimulating Shampoo. The shampoo is also in my shower. It's one that I just keep right there all the time. But this is bomb. I've been savoring the last bits of this. I've done a lot of videos on this mask on my Instagram and on my TikTok because you guys know I was working with Miche last year. And this is one of the products that they sent me, and I love this. This is super rich, super creamy, glides through the hair like butter. The smell and the tingling feeling that you get when you apply this to your hair and you put like your warm deep conditioning cap on is just like crazy. It's so nice. This is really thick, it's rich, and it makes my hair feel really, really silky and soft. This is one of those products where I feel like if you like any of their deep conditioners, like, you will enjoy this. And this is a collection that is limited edition, but they bring it back out. Like, they brought it back out a few times last year. I have the feeling that because it was popular, they probably will bring it back out this year as well. It just gives that really nice aromatherapy experience. The shampoo cleanses so well. It is more of like a moisturizing shampoo, but the feeling on your scalp, it's just, ooh. If you like the the tingle, like what is it called? It's the one from the Exotic Kool-Aid collection from the main choice. If you like that one, then you will love the one from this collection. So keep an eye on it. If you've never got your hands on it, it is definitely one that I highly suggest checking out because it is really, really good. And shout out to Miche. I loved him. This is another random one-off product from a new brand that I tried this year. And this is from a company called Boucleme. They are a natural hair care company based in France. And they sent me several of their products. They sent me their original collection, and then they sent me this Seal and Shield collection. And this was like my absolute favorite out of all of them. This is their Seal and Shield Curl Conditioner. Y'all, this stuff is up there with main choice cheers for me. Now, the smell is strong. It's very much like a orange and clove kind of scent, and it does linger. Y'all, creamy, slippery. When I rinsed this out of my hair looked, I haven't said this in a while, but it was deep wave fresh out the pack. If you know, you know. If you OG, you know. This was bomb, especially for a rinse out conditioner. A lot of times rinse out conditioners don't do that much, and oftentimes I end up using them as detanglers if I'm having like a really annoying like wash day session and I feel like I need something extra. But this is bomb. This is amazing. Now, just a shout out to Boucleme for a second, because if you saw that review, you know that I had a lot of issues with that gel. And they did reach out to me and they told me that the gel that I had did not look right. So they sent me a new one as well as some other products. So I'll be doing like a wash day session with them and retrying that to see if I do like it. I really enjoyed the leave-in from the collection as well, but this was a product that I was like, I was straight up like, I would buy 15 bottles of this. They could send me like a lifetime supply of this and I would be the happiest girl in the world. That's how much I love this conditioner. I also tried out this mask from Ceremonia, and this is very similar to the Super Bloom one from Baskin Bloom, although it does have some differences. This is their Mascarilla de Babassu, and I love this. This is a deep conditioning hair mask that's supposed to double as a deep conditioner and a pre-poo. And if you saw that video, you know, like, what is that sound bite that's like, can we talk about the epidemic of this hair crack pipe? Because y'all, this stuff, if you are someone who wants the utmost slip from their deep conditioners, you gotta try this out. Now, the one from Baskin Bloom is much more expensive, but you do get more product. I think this one is like $18 to $20. And it comes in a 8-ounce fluid container. It's so slippery though that you hardly use anything. And you guys saw how my hair looked in that video. Whenever I use this, my hair is once again deep wave fresh out the pack. It is shiny, it is glossy. I mean, it looks like someone just popped up and slapped new strands on my head. That's how good my hair looks when I use this. This is incredibly slippery. I would say that this does have a little bit of edge on the Super Bloom for slip, and the addition of shine to the hair. This is amazing. I feel like as far as like more pricey hair care brands go, especially ones that you can find in Sephora, this is not that bad compared to many of its other counterparts. So, you know, take that for what you will. If you are a high-end luxury gal and you love using high-end luxury natural hair products, then give this a try. I don't think you will be disappointed. And it smells really nice too. It smells like Ball de Freak from Byredo. Yeah, it smells really, really nice. So I really enjoy this product. They sent me some other things and those things have not been as amazing as this has, but I had to show this in a video. And this is the last product that I have been like crazy obsessed with as far as hair care goes in 2022, and it is also kind of a farewell. The Chocolate Kinks and Kurls Terra Black Clay and Macqui Berry Clay Wash to detox, moisturize, and strengthen. I have gone through 3 of these this year. I use it often. I've told you guys already that Chocolate Kinks and Kurls clay washes have kind of kicked my co-washes to the curb. It's kicked my soul tanicles butter washes out. It's kicked all of my other co-washes out because I just use them so often. Y'all know that Chocolate Kinks and Kurls has closed their doors. They don't know when they'll be back open. I don't know if anything has changed because I haven't been on Instagram. I've just been kind of too sad to try to keep up with things, you know. Whenever I'm not able to create, I hate being on social media, you know. But this right here has been my favorite since it launched, and it will continue to be my favorite. If they ever come back, then y'all know I'm going to be hyping them, but I'm always going to hype them because I still love their products. I have this and I think 2 other clay washes left from them, and then that will be it for what I have from Chocolate Kinks and Kurls. But I just had to give it a shout out and give Miss Juanita a shout out. Juanita, ma'am, you are a beautiful light, a beautiful soul, and you have given us one of the best hair care products that has ever had the audacity to come out in the natural hair community. These products have been hyped and hyped and hyped and hyped time and time again for a reason. And I hope that at some point she can come back and continue on with her brand. But if she can't, thank you for letting us enjoy your beautiful creations. So yeah, that is it for hair care. And let's go ahead and breeze through body care and skincare real quick. So that this past year was kind of lit for me with body care. I worked with a lot of different companies in terms of like body care last year and was put onto a lot of really awesome things. And you guys know my general favorites: Butter Baby, Butter Me Up Goods, Rule by Mercury Bath Company, Butter Me Soft. They are all favorites, but I had some new things in my collection that I had to shout out, and that is adding a body serum to my routine. My 2 favorites are from Necessaire. This is the body serum. This is a really nice hyaluronic acid body serum. And then the Even Tone Smoothing Body Treatment from Urban Skin RX. And this is a really nice glycolic kojic acid and retinol blend for the body. And these 2 right here make my skin so soft. My skin has always been soft, but the way that my skin feels when I use these 2 products is amazing. I don't necessarily use them together. I have certain things that I like to use each of them with. I don't like to use this with anything too thick because it is really emollient by itself. But both of these add so much moisture. They make my skin so supple, especially this thing right here. If you are struggling, like you just feel like your skin never feels like super soft to the touch, you need to try this. It's amazing. It is a treatment and it does have active ingredients in it, so you want to make sure you're not using it like right after you shave or anything, because if you nick yourself, then this might burn a little bit from the retinol and the AHAs in it. But it's so good and I love them, and they're both basically empty and I'm about to go buy more. Both of them are totally worth the money. And shout out to both brands. They've been incredibly supportive of me over the last year. And I love anybody that loves me, put it that way. I have still been struggling really hard with deodorant, and trying to find natural ones. And I have just decided that natural deodorant ain't for me. No matter what I use, and I have used many, I have not been able to talk about them because they have all caused horrible allergic reactions to my pits. And so someone told me that I needed to try using a benzoyl peroxide wash on the areas that I don't want to be funky. And I said, okay, I'll try it. And it worked. Now, I have been using this for years. You guys have seen this in skincare routines before. This is one of my favorite benzoyl peroxide washes. If you're someone who likes to use things like Panoxyl and stuff like that, this is just as good and much cheaper. I've been using this under my arms. And when I tell y'all, body odor wear. Now, I'm not necessarily the stinkiest person in the world. I do sweat a lot though. But I don't necessarily like stink. But this has been coming in clutch. Like, don't even have to wear deodorant if I don't want to. Clutch. I still put on deodorant, you know, the ones that I love. I basically use Dove deodorant. It's the only thing that doesn't break my arms out, because I like the smell. But I don't need it. This stuff has had me so fresh and so clean. Like when I tell you hygiene routine be on point, and I really want to do a hygiene routine this year on the channel because I feel like I kind of neglect you guys when it comes to that kind of stuff. But y'all, I'm just saying, just try it. Just try it. It works. You don't need a lot because this lathers up a lot. they were not lying. Basically, the benzoyl peroxide is what kills the bacteria that causes the odor, and it works. And I'm here for it. I have 2 body oils. These are both from Rolled by Mercury Bath Co. I don't use body oils as much as I should, but these are the 2 that I have been using often. And they kind of are like sensory memories for me now. So I have the Florida Living Bath and Body Oil from Rolled by Mercury Bath Company. This came out in a birthday box, not last year, but I think the year before. And this is like, how do I describe the scent? It's like sun-kissed skin. It's citrusy, a little salty, a little suntan lotiony. I wore this when we went on vacation last year, and I absolutely love this. I use this with another fragrance that I'm going to share in my year in fragrance video. This is bomb, and I love it. And also this Golden Goddess Bath and Body Oil. I hope she brings this one back out because it smells like, candy. It's so good. I have been loving using this because y'all know I love smelling edible, and it comes through. Plus, I love the shimmer that's in both of these. It just makes your skin look absolutely stunning. Amazing for summertime. These have been bomb. So I'm not a huge body oil person, but she will use them and they will smell good. So the body oils from Rolled by Mercury Bath Company are amazing, and they always smell phenomenal regardless of what she comes out with. Skincare. Now I have a couple that I'm out of that I need to repurchase. The first one is the Savin Noir Cleanser from Elaine Beauté. Y'all, that is the best black soap cleanser that I have ever tried, and the only one that I will ever recommend. It is so gentle and creamy. It goes such a long way, and when I tell you, acne prone skin, itchy skin, irritated skin, it does amazing things. I'll have a picture of it over here for y'all, but like, so freaking good. I don't know how she did it, but she did. That cleanser is life. One of my top cleansers like of all time. If you have been looking for an African black soap cleanser, do not go to the drugstore. Go to Elaine Beauté, purchase that, and thank me later, because it is one of the best things you will ever put on your skin. I have a couple of like acid kind of peel situations. The first one is from Murad. This is the Daily Clarifying Peel with AHA, BHA, and retinoid. And this is like a biphase situation. So you shake it up and you put it on a cotton pad and you apply it to the skin. I absolutely love this. This comes through when I have really, really bad, deep hormonal acne. I don't go to anything else now. I just go to this because it knocks it out in like a night, like literally. My cystic acne has gotten kind of really bad this year, and I know it's my hormones. I've had to switch up medications and kind of do a little bit of add back stuff. And so I know it's my hormones, but it's been really annoying to deal with, and this knocks it out instantly. And it doesn't overly dry out my skin either, which I really, really appreciate, but it will be drying. It's strong. But if you have a really good barrier repairing routine as well, then you'll be fine. It won't matter. But this is amazing. There's also a spot treatment in this collection that I use on nights when I have like really, really, really horrible like big ones. And the combination of the two like literally knock it out instantly. So this is bomb, as well as this Face Gym Skin Changer 2-in-1 exfoliating succinic acid and pumpkin extract toner. This is an essence and a toner. I use this basically kind of like an essence. I'll tone my skin and then I add this on right after. This is kind of like a lighter version of like a lotion P50, or there's that one from Tarte that everyone was raving about for a while, but I couldn't use that because it made my skin really itchy. Like it gave me a rash. This is the most gentle of those types of products that I have tried. I don't include a lot of products like this in my routine because I like to add more hydrating products to my routine. I prefer to focus on my skin barrier as opposed to overly using actives and drying out my skin, but this is bomb. This is gentle It's the perfect amount of chemical exfoliation though, and my skin has been eating this up. The first day I used this, I woke up the next day, I was like, damn, my skin looks good. And that's how I feel every time I use it. Face Gem actually sent this to me, and they've sent me a couple of different products. And it's a really interesting brand, not one that I would pick up on my own. But now that I know about them and I've tried their products, I'm like, this shit is really, really good. So I'm happy that I was introduced to the brand. And so I am gracing you guys with the presence of this baby. If you need a really good AHA in your routine, but you want something that's going to be more so gentle, something that's not going to dry your skin out to high heaven, give this a try. Oh, I'm gonna have to buy more of this soon. I have been binging on this. I love it. It's amazing. My skin loves it. This is the Tea Elixir Skin Resilience Activating Serum from Fresh. And this right here, look, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I bought it. I didn't need it. I don't know what all it do, but it makes my skin feel amazing. This makes my skin really, really plump. It adds a really, really nice glow to my skin. Like I will wake up the next day. I will use this morning and night, but I tend to use this at night. Y'all, I'll wake up the next day and my skin will it's just like glowing. Or when I use this during the day, my skin just looks really soft, really supple. Like I said, I don't know what all of this is supposed to be doing, but I love it. And to me, it was worth every penny that I spent. This is not cheap, but I really, really enjoyed it. So I really wanted to share that with you guys. And I also have 2 sunscreens that I have to share because these have been obsessive. I have a lot of sunscreen and they're all really, really good, but these 2 are my favorites. The first one is probably no surprise. This is the Urban Skin RX Complexion Protection Moisturizer. This is broad spectrum SPF 30 with 11.6% zinc oxide and then 5% octisalate. And this is now formulated with niacinamide. Now, I have talked about this in the past, and I liked it in the past, but I told you guys that it made my face, overheat. When I used it, it made my skin feel really sensitive and overheated. They have since upgraded this formula, and it is phenomenal, and it's leaps and bounds from what it was. What it was good, but it was not this. This is like a sheer veil over the skin, and it feels amazing. It makes my skin feel so soft. It makes my skin look really soft, and it gives a glow, but also slightly mattifies. It just kind of gives you almost like a powder finish, but not quite. It's kind of hard to explain, but it just makes your skin look soft focused. It works really, really well under makeup. It's moisturizing, it's hydrating, but it doesn't clog my pores, and it does not make my skin feel sensitive at all. I don't know what they put in this over the last couple of years that I have been using it, but this change has been everything, and I hope they don't change it again. This is it. This is the one. Okay? I don't know if my codes are still active with them. I'm gonna have to check. If they are, then they'll be in the description box, and if they're not, then they won't be in the description box. So, you know. And then last but not least, I have this Hyaluronic Water Fit Sun Serum SPF 50 from Skin 1004. This was sent to me in an Influencer. I am with Influencer, but I don't talk about a bunch of the products that they have, they send me. Because a lot of times, sometimes they're really, really good, and sometimes I'm just eh. This is one of those things that I was yes. This, it's not quite serum-y, but this is just the dreamiest creamy sunscreen I have ever had. This sinks into my skin beautifully, and it leaves the most amazing glow on my skin. What I love about this and the Urban Skin RX is that there's no cast. You do have to work them in a little bit, but it's nothing near a lot of the other sunscreens that I own. I have sunscreens that I have to work in for 5 minutes. These, I just have to work in a little bit and then I go. No flashback. My skin doesn't look weird when I walk out into the sun. I don't look like a purple onion, This is amazing. This one and the Urban Skin RX. And I feel like this is also really, really great for sensitive skin types. It has no scent. And it just, I don't know, it makes the skin feel so good. If you have not tried this, look, Korean skincare, be on point. And this is one of those that really be on point. If you have not heard of this and you've been looking for a really, really good sunscreen, highly suggest checking it out. And I'm pretty sure this is really inexpensive too. So the Hyaluronic Water Fit Sun Serum from Skin 1004. Highly recommend if you are in need of a really good sunscreen, especially if you're using retinols, retinoid, AHAs, BHAs, you need to be using sunscreen. Alrighty, that is it for my 2022 favorites. I know this is really different from what I usually do, but you know, we gotta make something shake. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really missed you guys. I missed filming. I missed all of it. And I'm going to be trying really, really hard to get back to being consistent. It's probably gonna take me a minute, but I'm trying. Just know that. And I will be kind of keeping you guys in the loop of how mom is. So far, she's doing really well. She's 4 treatments in, but she has a very long way to go. So thank you guys so much for the love and support. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will have another one up for you guys tomorrow. Love you guys. Bye.